Today's defense news, the highlights. Center for Joint Warfare Studies inks MOU with National Disaster Management Authority to strengthen research and innovation in disaster management. Manastu Aerospace developed green propulsion systems handed over to DRDO. BEML secures 136 crore rupee contract to supply high mobility vehicles to Indian Army. India may set up a new council to bolster defense exports. Karnataka signs agreement with New Jersey to strengthen technology and innovation ties. Air India places orders to purchase 100 Airbus planes. Space technology startup Pixxel raises $24 million in fresh funding. Google inks MOU with Andhra government to establish AI data center in Vizag. The global highlights. British troops test laser weapon as cheap option to fly drones. French Turkish naval companies tinker with torpedo interceptors. The news in detail. CENJOS, the only tri-service think tank under the headquarter Integrated Defence Staff, signed a memorandum of understanding with the National Disaster Management Authority. The MOU was signed by Lieutenant General Syed Atta Hussain and Major General Ashok Kumar, Director General of CENJOS. The signing ceremony marked the beginning of a strategic partnership to address critical challenges in disaster mitigation, preparedness, and response to develop the whole of the nation approach. The key areas of the collaboration. The MOU outlines a framework for joint initiatives, including collaborative research, undertaking studies on disaster management, HADR operations, and disaster diplomacy to provide policy inputs to the government. Capacity building, organizing seminars, workshops, and training programs for stakeholders, including armed forces personnel, NDMA officials, and other key agencies. Awareness campaigns promoting disaster preparedness and risk mitigation through nationwide awareness initiatives. International engagements facilitating global collaboration on disaster management, aligning with India's foreign policy objectives. Manastu Aerospace has recently achieved a significant milestone by successfully handing over its green propulsion system to DRDO. Manastu's green propulsion system is designed to replace traditional toxic propellants used in satellite propulsion with a safer and more efficient alternative. The system utilizes a proprietary blend of hydrogen peroxide and additives which are combusted using a novel high temperature catalyst. This innovation results in 50% higher performance compared to conventional systems, 20 times greater agility, allowing for enhanced maneuverability of satellites in orbit, a fuel that is 60% less toxic and significantly more affordable than traditional hydrazine based fuels. BEML has secured a 136 crore rupee contract for the supply of indigenously designed high mobility vehicles. These vehicles will play a pivotal role in the battlefield surveillance system project. Key features of these vehicles include an independent suspension system, a high powered air cooled engine, a central tire inflation system, an anti lock braking system, and a backbone tube chassis design. India is planning a separate export promotion council to capitalize on export opportunities in the defense sector. From being a major arms importer until a decade earlier, India has become an exporter of defense equipments like bulletproof jackets and helmets, Dornier DO-228 aircraft, Chetak helicopters, fast interceptor boats, and lightweight torpedoes. Karnataka government signed a letter of intent with the New Jersey Department of State, marking a significant step towards enhancing global cooperation in technology, innovation, and economic development. The agreement signed by the Department of Electronics establishes a framework for collaboration between Bangalore and New Brunswick, New Jersey. The agreement will focus on twin city collaboration for promoting exchanges between Bangalore and New Brunswick in identified focus areas. In startup ecosystem engagement, it will focus on developing programs to foster synergies between the startup ecosystems of both regions. Air India has placed an order to purchase 100 more Airbus aircrafts comprising 10 wide-body A350 and 90 narrow-body A320 family aircraft, including A321neo. These 100 new aircrafts are in addition to the firm orders of 470 aircrafts that Air India had placed with Airbus and Boeing last year. Air India in 2023 had also placed orders for 220 wide-body and narrow-body aircrafts with Boeing, of which 185 aircrafts remain to be delivered. The company had then said that it has the option to expand its firm order of 470 planes by an additional 370 planes. The fresh order by Air India with Airbus comes as it is struggling to get deliveries of Boeing planes on time. The US India based space technology company Pixxel has closed a $24 million in additional funding as part of its Series B rounding. This new investment brings the total Series B funding to $60 million. With this, Pixxel, which is backed by Google, Lightspeed, Radical Ventures, Accenture, and others, has raised a total of $95 million across all funding rounds till date. M&G Catalyst and Glade Brook Capital Partners joined as new investors in the Series B extension round. Also, with this funding, Pixel has become one of the highest funded space tech startups in the country and the highest funded hyperspectral imaging company globally. The funds will enable Pixel to accelerate the development and launch of its entire constellation of 18 commercial hypersectoral satellites planned for the near future. The funds will drive Pixel's plans to expand its satellite manufacturing capacity, its scale its operations for upcoming missions, and enhance its capability to provide a full spectrum of satellite manufacturing services from small satellites to advanced imaging payloads for other organizations and governments. In the global news, British Army troops fired a high-energy laser from an armored vehicle for the first time using beams of infrared light to destroy dozens of flying drones in what may be a cost-effective way to address the threat of unmanned aerial systems. Soldiers from the UK's 16th Regimental Royal Artillery, which specializes in providing air defense for ground troops, used the laser mounted on a Wolfhound armored personnel carrier to destroy drones at a variety of distances and speeds. The British Army's experimental laser weapon uses advanced sensors and tracking systems to maintain lock on target, according to the Ministry of Defense, which has said the setup is fully portable and easy to operate. The French and Turkish naval companies are keeping close tabs on industry efforts to create a kinetic torpedo interceptor, readying their own technological approaches to take to market if navies overcome their apprehension towards the futuristic concept. Both Aselsan and Naval Group independently confirmed that they are each conducting research and development work to build hard-kill torpedo countermeasures, which presents its own set of complexities. That's the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.